Hi everyone, it's Jim from Javelin here. I've gotten myself into another fine mesh. I have 1 square meter of meshing here. It's 25 by 25 mil squares, 3 mil wire diameter, and it's 1 meter by 1 meter. I'm making some guarding for a machine that I'm building, and I want to have this wire mesh. But if I go under statistics here, what I find is that my rebuild time is almost 3.5 seconds. Now I've used a sketch pattern for this. Basically what I did, if I edit my sketch here, I sketched in a circle and I did a linear pattern on that. So, and when I go to rebuild, you'll notice that the rebuild time is in fact 3.5 seconds. So I'm wondering if maybe my sketch pattern is the reason that this is taking so long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the same thing but with a feature pattern instead of a sketch pattern. Okay, I'm back and I've created my part once again, this time using a linear pattern. So you'll notice if I roll back to before those, you'll notice I've got 1 piece, 2 piece, and then I've got my linear pattern. Doesn't look so good. Let's see what the statistics say. A little bit of improvement, 2.29 seconds. But there's got to be a better way. I mean, I'm still going to be there for quite some time if I have a whole bunch of these mesh panels. I mean, this is just 1 square meter. Let's go back to my other one, and let's see what is what the breakdown is. But if I look at my feature breakdown here, what I can see is that Boss Extrude 2 takes up the lion's share of that. Now, why the heck is it taking so much longer than Boss Extrude 1? I mean, they're basically the same thing, right? All it is it's a sketch with an array of holes that I'm extruding 1 meter. But if I zoom in, what I find is that I can see all these curves here that are being generated as a result. And I also only have 1 solid body. It's because I've turned on merge entities. Let's try turning that off and see if that makes a difference. Get rid of merge result. Okay. So now it's ignoring the fact that there's an intersection there. For the purposes of my machine guarding, it's not going to matter that I don't have those edges because I'll never use them. So now let's see when I rebuild. See what this whoa, look at that. 0.17 compared to 3.5. That's a huge improvement. But I'm kind of wondering whether or not there's a way I can get that even lower. Because I mean that's 0.17. I guess that's probably alright for 1 square meter, but if I had a whole bunch of these, as I say, this could quickly add up to say 1 or 2 seconds. So perhaps there's a quicker way. So I'm going to create a new part. To make these equal, and I'll make it 1 square meter. Now I said earlier it was 3 millimeter wire diameter, so I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to make it 3 millimeters thick. But this is just a square panel. Now if I were to go up to my statistics here, you'll see that it takes quite a bit less. I mean, there's barely anything here. So what I want to do is I'm going to try applying a texture to this. So I'm going to turn on Real View Graphics here, just in order to get that effect going on. And now if I go under Appearances, I know there's one under Steel, which is a chain link fence. So I go through and oh, there it is right there. So I'm just going to drag this and drop it. Now I'm only going to apply it to the face, because otherwise if I apply it to the body, what you'll see, if I zoom in, what you'll see is that there's actually a chain link fence on the front face and a chain link fence on the back face. So I only want this on the front face because otherwise I'm going to end up with 2 chain link fences, and I don't want that. going to go around to here, and I'm going to get the appearance of this back face. And if I go under Advanced here, I can find transparency somewhere. Where is it? Illumination. Ah, there it is. It's under the Illumination tab. I'm going to scroll this so it's completely transparent. And that's just the back face. Now, I'm not looking for a chain link fence. I'm looking for the same mesh pattern that I had before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to edit this appearance here. And if I go under mapping here, what you'll see is that I can modify some of this stuff. So if I made this, say, 45 degrees, now it's going up and down. And I can shrink this until it looks like it's roughly the same size as it was in the other model. And now if I do a quick rebuild and check my rebuild statistics, you can see that it's even better than the 0.17 that I had before.